Good afternoon. My name is Miguel Trevino, and I'm a student at St. Edward's University studying business management. And just by a show of hands, how many of you in here have a smartphone? Wow. And how many of that number has a protective gear or case to cover it? Okay, so not as many as I thought. I just mentioned that because last Sunday, one of my really good friends, Bobby Garcia, came over, and we were just watching football or whatever, and knocks on the door, and I opened it, and he came in for one of those like low fives, and I was like, okay. And he was holding his phone in his hand like this, and I saw it at the last second, but I hit his hand anyway, and he ended up dropping his phone, and he actually had a case on it, but the phone, it didn't fall far, just about this high, and it fell flat on the face, and it was kind of that moment where you just look at it and you're just like, wow, I really hope it's not broken, like it's cost so much money. And sure enough, the screen was shattered, and I felt really bad about the whole thing, and so what I ended up doing was I went online, and I was looking for, because I realized he had a case on it, so I wanted to get something that was like better for his phone, and I came across this product created by Zag, and it's called the Invisible Shield, which is what I'm going to be talking to you all today about. So what makes me credible to give you all this information? Well, I've done extensive research on this product, and I myself am a Zag customer and have many Zag products. For those of you who don't know what Zag actually is, Zag is a $6 billion corporation that manufactures and distributes accessories and protective gear for the latest gadgets on the market, and they're growing really fast. And why do you need these Zag products? Well, if you think about it, for the iPhone 5, for example, is without a plan and just the flat rate, it's $650, which is no longer a purchase but an investment. And to cover your investment, you're going to need a premium quality product that's going to be able to protect it in every way possible, and that's what Zag has to offer you. So the things we're going to be covering today are going to be the competition comparison, the advantages and benefits of having a Zag product, what it can do for you, and the future of Zag and what direction it's heading. So this is actually the Invisible Shield. It's available for keyboards, iPads, PSPs, and iPhones, both the iPhone 5 and the Samsung, so there's no dispute there. So moving on, this is Zag versus BSE, and both are actually acronyms. Zag stands for Zealous About Great Gadgets, and BSE stands for Best Skin Ever. The Zag Invisible Shield is slip resistant, and it comes with many more application tools. For example, it comes with an adhesive spray that you spray on your phone, you clean it, and then you lay the case down, or you lay the shield down. And it not only helps the shield stick to the phone better, but it also reduces the amount of air bubbles that are underneath the lens. And many BSE customers, they don't have that, which makes they ended up with a lot of air bubbles. They complained, and it's very annoying and sometimes very distracting to have it under your phone, and it doesn't look good for such an elegant piece of equipment. Also, it has the BSE has much thicker, bulkier material, much glossier feel to it, and but it's much simpler to install. That's one of its benefits. As you can see, the prices, Zag is $29 and BSE is $7.99. One of the reasons for that is because the material that Zag uses is military grade. And when I say that, I mean the US military literally used the material of the Invisible Shield to protect the blades of the helicopters from being scratched and damaged from debris while in battle. And Zag is the only one of its competitors that offers a lifetime agree on this product, which gives it pretty much a deal breaker. And for $22 more, to have such an expensive piece of equipment to be covered by such a good product, it's definitely worth it, I feel like.
Which one is more popular?
The Zag is more popular. I'll get into that a little bit later. But the advantages and benefits, Zag is known to be very punctual with their product delivery. For example, when the new iPad came out in Apple, Zag was one of the only companies that had their product on the shelf ready to go, so people could buy the iPad, grab the case, and walk out the door together. And that's one of a big plus for you, because being a customer, you don't have to wait around for 2 weeks for it to come out with a case or something new. Also, it's growing incredibly fast. It started in 2004, and it's already a $60 billion corporation. And it's got really good ties with Apple and other networks such as AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon. And it has a lifetime guarantee on safeguarding your phone. So the future of Zag, well, first, how did it even start? It was 2004, and it was a backyard shed selling accessories for gadgets. And over the years, this guy named Brad Shipling created the Invisible Shield and started marketing it to Apple. And it became very popular, it went viral, and Apple took them on board, and they went from 10,000 storefronts to 20,000 in just about 2 years. And some of the stores they used to distribute are Best Buy, Walmart, very common names. ZAG is continuously growing, and it's always making changes and adapting to the technological advancements that are happening in today's society. And its online retailing is amazing, and it's planning on expanding globally and getting good products out across the world better. So some of the things we talked about today, number one, ZAG has a lifetime guarantee that other brands cannot give you. It has military-grade material that will ensure the safety of your piece of equipment, and it's a premium brand that produces a premium product for you. And honestly, what I'm going to leave you with today, if you're deciding on the edge, well, if the U.S. military can trust this material to protect the lives of our soldiers in battle, then we guarantee that it'll protect your phone. So, thank you. At this point, I'll take any questions.